NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Portland Trail Blazers and the Denver Nuggets. So the Nuggets win the tip. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Damian Lillard. Aldridge out there with Walton. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Drexler in at the 3 spot. Here's Lever. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And it's Portland with the rebound. Walton up top. Here's Drexler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The free throw drops for Drexler. And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Nuggets on offense. Outside Anthony. And the pass to Thompson. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Roy against Thompson. Excellent D there from Anthony.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Good on the shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Drexler drives in.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Lever passes to Anthony. Got that bucket in no time at all.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Roy. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Anthony leading the charge. Here's Issel. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Lillard, the pass to Drexler. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And even 3-on-3 break. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And here is Anthony. Brandon Roy getting his 3 to go.
Because Melo's such a great scorer, you respect the pump fake even more. Deft at using it that time.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing, so Portland ends up going with the new group. And he's good on the second. Trailblazers trail by 5. Passes it to Paxson. Now, here's Sabonis. He's covered by Thompson. Picked his pocket. Anthony against Kersey. Thompson outside. Fader on the way. Here's Lever. Guarded by Paxson. Pass to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way. And here's Kersey. Lucas the pass to Paxson. .112 left in the first quarter. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Good space and pace from Melo right there, leaving the D with no chance to block that dunk.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Sabonis. From the arc. Rebounded by Anthony.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's the three. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Thompson, no good. Trailblazers trail by 7. Now Kersey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Porter. From past the arc. Portland again missing. Anthony with it. 8 points for him. 4 seconds left. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's a time where coaches are telling you wrap up the offensive player. Hard to do with Carmelo Anthony. So strong when going to the rim.
With 1 on the clock, that shot no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Denver on top. They're up by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got C.J. McCollum. Sabonis is out there with Lucas, and it's Petrie in at the point guard. Iverson against McCollum. From 12 feet out, Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Denver.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Clock at 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Trailblazers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. A different look now for Portland. Walton comes in for Sabonis. And it's Drexler in for Lucas. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Fires from the wing. Shots good from Petrie.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's McDyess, and the dunk by McDyess.
And no one throws it down as hard as McDyess. He lives for those dunks, and he never passes up the chance to make a statement.
Here's Petrie, up and in on the layup.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Anthony in the corner. Over Drexler. McDyess kicks to Mutombo. And here's Iverson outside. Hands it from downtown. Iverson's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
And the Nuggets making a change here. English is checked in. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Outside Aldridge. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Passes it to Walton. Back to Lillard. Yep, great play there, set up by Walton.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot selection that you got to be on board with Lillard. Tenacious scorer, but I love the efficient opportunity there.
Abdul-Rauf, the pass to Mutombo. McDyess with the ball. Carries it down low. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Roy against Iverson. That's a 2 from Lillard. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
McDyess passes to Abdul-Rauf. There's the feed to McDyess. And that's collected by Bill Walton. Trailblazers trail by 13. Down low, Aldridge. Walton inside. He's up against Mutombo. And the basket by Walton.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 7 points for Iverson.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a challenge for a defender. You try to get to Aldridge's high release, but then you realize that's too late and he's just pump faking. Not fair.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for the Trailblazers, Sabonis, he's checked in for Walton. Kersey comes in for Clyde Drexler. And Porter subbed in for Lillard. Lever can't get it to go. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 11.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Anthony. And here's Jokic. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Roy. Chalk up 2 there. Roy's got 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Thompson for 3. It's good from long range. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Porter, here we go. Pass to Kersey. Here's Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Anthony taking his time here. Over Aldridge. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And the first half is now in the books. Nuggets lead by 9. And join us right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A fantastic first quarter from Carmelo Anthony. He had 11 points and 4 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, the offense is...
And that's a wrap.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Van Exel is out there with Iverson. And it's Mutombo. Then there's McDyess. And it's English in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Walton, the pass to Aldridge. It's stolen by Van Exel. And here's the fast break. Banked in off the glass. Van Exel's got the first field goal of the second half for Denver.
great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's Iverson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Iverson's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Van Exel. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Portland moving the ball around. Roy kicks to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Denver, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Lucas is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And both free throws good for Iverson. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Trailblazers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Denver leading by 16. Van Exel dishes to Iverson. Roy with the block. Now here's Drexler. He's covered closely, but they recover it. Roy kicks to Drexler. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Drexler's got 7 points in the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And again, Denver no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Roy against Iverson. Three-pointer, Lillard. Goes back up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I'll tell you, Walton may be a free spirit, but his rebounding is all about fundamentals. This is a guy who can really do it all.
So it's Denver now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Iverson passes to McDyess. No good again that time.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kersey's checked in. Here's Lever. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Anthony right side. And Anthony gets double teamed. 6 to shoot. A steal. 1:58 left in the third. Vandeweghe passes to Kersey. Here's Petrie. The tray. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 9.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Petrie, the pass to McCollum. 1:19 left to play in the third.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
For Portland, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. That one is off. Chauncey Billups is checked in for Denver. Good on the second free throw.
You think about great perimeter shooters, and CJ, not only just statistically, but stylistically, Kevin, his name comes up. He can heat up and get this team going offensively.
Kersey against Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. At the line for 2. He misses the free throw.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Terry Porter, he's checked in for McCullough. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Knocked loose. Here's Paxson. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And Billups, here we go. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And there's the pass to Kersey. Sabonis against Anthony. Passes to Kersey. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Porter, no luck. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. Anthony dishes to Billups. From 13, here's Issel. And the rebound goes to Kersey.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And so it's Denver, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Paxson is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Drexler. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Sabonis in at the center position.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And it's Drexler missing. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Billups. Nice D from Aldridge. On the wing, Drexler over Anthony. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Denver calls timeout. A different look now for Portland. Walton's checked in for Sabonis, and it's Roy in for Paxson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
And Lillard kicks to Drexler. The 15-footer, and he connects with the jumper.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Abdul-Rauf. Here's Iverson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Aldridge. over McDice. And it's Aldridge missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
2 points. That one goes.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Iverson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Lillard. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Pass to English. And it's Portland with the rebound. Walton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Drexler, and the dunk by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Denver calls timeout. They lead by 8. 1:50 left here in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Allen Iverson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Step back shot, and again it's Portland converting.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Portland grabs the miss. From deep, Drexler. Issel grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 8. English passes to Issel. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Aldridge. Tries again. Here's Walton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Walton's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. The drive by Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 8. 52 seconds left to play here in the 4th. For 3, Roy. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is where Aldridge's offensive prowess helps out his teammates. The D plays him to shoot. He finds the open man and finds the easy opportunity.
Iverson gets the bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Lillard from outside. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Roy dishes to Aldridge. Excellent D there from Anthony. The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. The drive by Iverson. Count that one. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
For 3, Roy from beyond the arc and then some. So we see Denver get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.